Hi guys! I'm feeling super motivated today, so I decided to make you guys a video. And it's a Monday, so I have nowhere special to be, so what better time than now to do a video on just my everyday go-to look. This is kind of a glowy version of that, but this is kind of what I would go grocery shopping with, or running errands, or just the normal boring days. So there's a couple of parts that I don't go into super detail with because I want to make a separate video for them, such as eyebrows and maybe eyeshadow and stuff like that. So I will do a more detailed video on those, but this time it's just kind of like an overview of how I do it. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe and comment if you guys have any questions or suggestions. And thank you guys for watching. I really am just happy that anyone wants to watch these. So thank you guys for following along and supporting my little experience. Enjoy your video. I start off with a clean moisturized face and apply some primer. Today I'm going to be using NYX Honey Do Me Up primer. I have a couple different ones that I use depending on what I need that day. I have like color correcting primer, or there's mattifying primer, but today I went with this one since we're going for a glowy look. It has more of a shimmer and glow to it. So next I'm going to apply some Clinique Even Better makeup. This one I got as a sample actually, and it's a little bit darker than my normal makeup, but since it's such a light coverage, it blends out very well, as you guys will see later. I know right now it kind of looks like I have mud on my face, but I promise that it's gonna blend out, and especially once I apply all the rest of my makeup, it will sort of fade it out and really just give me a nice sun-kissed glow, which is kind of what we're going for today. So now I'm going to be using my beauty blender to kind of blend out all of those harsh dark tones. I really love this tool. I use it for so many parts of my makeup application, and it's just a must-have. I cannot do my makeup without it, and it's definitely my favorite tool. Brushes can leave streaks and marks and just uneven coverage, but this really helps to airbrush your face basically and just give you a flawless finish. Moving on to eyebrows, I'm going to use an eyebrow brush just to gently brush the hairs into their natural direction. I'm going to be using the Benefit Brow Shaping Kit to fill in my eyebrows. And I'm going to start with the powder, and on the inner part of the eyebrow, I'm just going to start drawing in little hairs. You just use gentle strokes and kind of draw in hairs to fill in any sparse areas. If you have a good amount of eyebrow hair already, then all you need to do is fill them in. You don't need to draw on a whole eyebrow for yourself because you already have some there. And I always have one eyebrow that doesn't cooperate as well as the other, but it's a work in progress. And I'm just going to line the tops and the bottoms to outline them. And I'm going to take an eyebrow brush again and just blend out all of the harsh lines. You don't want any visible dark lines. because that's just going to make you look like you have block eyebrows, and that's not cute. I used to have that problem when I'd use eyebrow pencils. Those are very easy to draw on too dark, so just be very careful with those. Next, I'm going to use my NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel in Clear. I love this product because it doesn't add extra color to your eyebrows, but it helps seal and keep them in place and just kind of give them more dimension. To finish off eyebrows, I'm going to use some concealer to kind of outline the eyebrows, and it just helps make them stand out more and also clean them up a little bit. And here's that handy dandy beauty blender again. Eyeshadow. A blending brush and a regular eyeshadow brush are two of the most important things you'll need to apply eyeshadow in a blended, beautiful way. So I'm going to start with the base color, which is kind of like a pink, and just blend it in. Then I'm going to go to the darker brown and kind of blend it into my crease. Next, I'm going to take Half Baked from the Naked 2 palette. This is one of my favorite colors. And I'm going to take the regular eyeshadow brush. And here's a tip for if you can't get your light colors or glittery colors to stick out well. Get the brush wet, spray it with some rose water or some regular water, and that'll really help the light colors stick to your brush. And as you can see, the application is a lot brighter. Next, I'm going to use the lightest color just for my inner eye. And don't worry if during like your eyeshadow application or your eyeliner application or your contouring or anything, if it looks funny during the process, because as you can see now we're going to blend it out and just make it a lot more natural looking. It's not just a random pop of gold. Next, I'm going to take the darkest color, which is a sort of purple, and just line my eyelash line. I'm not going to do any kind of cat eye or eyeliner, but just even a little bit of dark eyeshadow lining your lid will really make your eyelashes look fuller. Let's move on to concealer. I accidentally didn't film me putting on the color correcting stick. I thought it was recording, but I just put it on my trouble spots and it helps eliminate redness. And then I take my regular concealer and dot it on top of the green. Now I'm going to use my beauty blender and blend that all in. Using my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, I'm going to highlight the bridge of my nose and my under eyes. And my chin and my lip. I'm going to take the beauty blender and blend that all out. Using NYX Mineral Matte Finishing Powder, I'm just going to use my blending brush and powder a little bit under each of my eyes. This is just going to set the concealer and just make sure it doesn't crease and just keep it in place all day. I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Stick to do some quick contouring. So you start at the top of your ear and draw a line down your cheekbone. And this is just gonna do a little bit of an outline to make your cheekbones pop. And I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender and blend it all out. I usually do at least a little bit of contouring with any look that I do every day, just because I got the hang of it now and I can do it fairly quickly, so why not, right? Now I'm gonna contour my nose, and again, this is just my preference. Of course, if you aren't into contouring in your everyday look, you can just skip this step and go on to bronzer, but since it's fast for me, it's just what I prefer to do. And I know it looks super funny in the process, but once it's all blended out, you can't even tell. Blend, blend, blend. Blending is the key to everything in makeup. Now I'm going to take some bronzer and just warm up the edges of my face, kind of where a regular contour would be, since I only did the cheeks with the NYX Wonder Stick. I'm going to do the cheekbones a little bit more with bronzer, and then I'm going to do the chin, and I'm going to do the forehead. Contouring the chin really gives you a more, I guess, chiseled jawline and helps create a shadow so that your chin looks slimmer. The same goes for the forehead. If you don't like the size of your forehead, if you think it's like too big, you can use contouring to make it look smaller. Or if you think it's too small, you can also use contouring to make it look a little bit larger. Now I'm going to give my face a little bit more color by applying some blush to the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to take that NYX finishing powder again and just use it to set all of my makeup and to blend my face. I kind of took a lot here. It looks like there's smoke floating all around me, but that's okay. I'm going to take this Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop and highlight my cheekbones. This is my new favorite highlighter. I am absolutely obsessed with it. Then I'm going to highlight the bridge of my nose. chin, the lip. I'm also gonna highlight just my Cupid's bow, and then I'm gonna highlight underneath my eyebrows and also my inner eye. These are just the spots the light touches your face naturally, so it helps illuminate your face. Now I'm gonna take an eyelash curler and curl my lashes. I used to be so afraid of these and just did not know how to work them, and now I love what they do for my lashes. These are probably two of my most favorite mascaras, and the funny part is this one I'm using right now is a drugstore brand, and it's the best mascara I have ever found compared to all Sephora brands, and it's by L'Oreal. And I absolutely love that it gives me really full lashes. I don't like when mascara gives me really thin, long lashes. I think they look like spider legs. And I just like layering my mascara and really making it full. And just look how much volume I'm getting with these without any fake lashes. Before I put on lipstick, I'm going to prep my lips with some Too Faced Lip Insurance Lip Primer. I'm going to be using a Revlon matte lip cream, and this is another drugstore brand that's really good and has a lot of options for different lipsticks and lip creams or lip crayons. So you don't always have to go all out at Sephora and spend a ton of money, but those more expensive lipsticks definitely last longer. I'm going to finish off my look with this Pixie and Petra Glow Mist. It's one that I randomly found at Target. I've never heard of this brand before, but it has argan oil and propolis from bees, and it just gives you a super nice glow.
What? Come here. Come here.